What's up everyone, this is GM, and today I have some new products for you. It's not this keyboard, I've actually already reviewed this keyboard. I actually have some keycaps right here. I'm going to show you pretty much how to replace them and what they kind of look like. I've been emailed a couple times and some people have direct messaged me about what kind of keycaps I might recommend. So personally I don't buy keycaps to replace, so I thought this might be interesting, and the reason I'm using this specific keyboard is because it looks like there's the exact same like keys that match up. The only difference is I'm gonna go and give you a little info. So as you may be able to tell, underneath these keys, the function, pretty much when a function has like an ability, it'll have like these little symbols underneath to tell you what it is. Of course, these keycaps won't know that, so they won't have it. This will be true for pretty much any keycap that you buy, as far as I know. But yeah, so both set of keycaps that I have here, I'll just go ahead and put them right here for now as I go through the facts. They're double shot injection molded, long-lasting, durable, made from dense shine-resistant PBT to reduce key fading, backlight enabled. So the backlight will show through this, so don't worry. I'll show that in a bit too. It's suitable for most MX Switch backlight mechanical keyboards, and it should fit on most 81, 87, and 104 standard keyboard setups. So yeah, so I also got, well, I've got 2 colors, but you could consider it as being 4 since it is like, I like this kind of layout. I do have a keyboard that actually kind of resembles this layout where it's kind of the main letters and symbols are one color and then the extraneous are different. But yeah, I kind of like that. So yeah, let's go and get started. Each one did come with a keycap removal tool. So first thing I'm going to do is, I guess I'll go ahead and open one pack first. Very easy to open, luckily. I suggest you be careful because taking this off, you don't want to break apart all of this plastic because you're going to want to store these keycaps somewhere, most likely. I doubt you're going to want to just throw them away. So since you're going to need to store them someplace, what better place to store it than the spot where you got, sorry, there we go. What better place to store it than the thing that was storing the original keycaps, these keycaps. So, and one more, I can just get it. There we go. So let's start with this one. Another thing I'm going to go ahead and tell you is that I'm actually not going to be replacing all of these. That's going to be a long video if I did. I'm just going to replace these keys because, as you can see, it does come in the 2 different colors, but I'm also going to replace it with both of these. So benefits of buying 4 different colors, I guess, is that you can actually mix match these colors very well. It'll look really cool doing that too. For those of you who care more about like the color of your keycaps, which I know a lot of people do, personally I think it does look pretty cool to do that, but I also like being able to know what my functions do because I'm not very good at memorizing that stuff. But yeah, let me go ahead and open this other pack as well. This one I've already kind of beaten up a bit. That's when I realized I should have been a little bit more careful. Let me just go ahead and I'll open this a little bit faster to be as careful. There we go. So I'm put this back here. Alright, so here we have our sets. So first thing you want to do is grab your keycap removal tool. I don't have this plugged in. I don't know if it'll make any difference. I'm not going to plug it in because if I do, then it's going to be changing stuff on my laptop and it's not really necessary anyways to have it plugged in. There we go. There's the first one removed. There's the second one. So as you can see, it's also very easy to remove these. You just kind of wiggle them off. You can be gentle. The reason I'm not being as gentle is because I'm used to doing this now. I've been doing it quite a bit. But as you can see, I'm exposing the switches now. This one does have blue switches. For those of you who haven't seen the review video, this one can be a little bit tougher because I believe it's connected to 3 different spots, these longer ones. So you want to be extra careful. There we go. Yeah, see, it was connected to 3 spots. So here's the switch and then these 2 little buggers right there. So you want to be careful. My suggestion is aim for the center. And then kind of just slide it down if needed or up, depending on where it is. Alright, so we've gotten some of them removed. Just gonna get the rest of these. These are really easy. You want to make sure that it's actually fitted in. You'll hear kind of like the click when you're pressed down, but you want to make sure that you're kind of wiggling back and forth while pushing down to make sure that it's on all the way, because otherwise you're not really pulling it off all the way. Alright, so let's see, that should be, I'll take off one more row. See, like that one I didn't get on all the way. But yeah, as you can see, it's very easy to remove these when you have this little tool. Alright, so here we got it. So let's say that I want this blue one right here. As you can see, all you do is you just kind of line it and push it down, and it is on. Very sturdy. And let's say I want to mix and match this. So next I want white, blue, and then white again. Those should be pretty securely on. And then let's go with another blue real quick, if I can pull it off of this plastic sheet. This one might be a little bit tougher for some of you to get on correctly. Make sure you're pushing on all three ends to make sure it's securely on, since it does have 3 spots. As you can see, the back of this might be a little hard to tell, but it has like 3 little holes that you kind of have to put it in. So you want to make sure you align it just right. Might take a couple tries to get it on. Like, I don't have this one on just yet. There we go. I believe that's on now. Let's see. Then, oops. Also, make sure you're putting them up on like the correct way. Like, make sure that they're facing up. Not that it's that big of a deal. You can always just switch it out later. But let's see if I can squeeze this out. But as you can already see, benefits of having multiple colors is that you can really customize this however you really want to. But this is more of a preference thing. You can also just do it all one color, like it's kind of meant to be, since that's how it was bought, as a pack like that. But for those of you who really want to customize how yours looks, also I went for a kind of lighter one, so these kind of look like candy in my opinion. I went for a slightly lighter one because it's a little bit easier to see as well. When you're playing in a dimly lit room maybe, or just in general, it's a little bit easier to see this kind. Well, I messed up the coloring on that scheme, but whatever. So as you can see, you can really customize. Let's see if I can raise this up a bit. And let me refocus that. So as you can see, I'm just going to turn off the slide, forget it. You can really customize how it looks. It looks really nice, honestly, especially with the back base, the black back base. It looks really nice. Keycaps are really nice little tools to have. So let me go ahead and plug this in too real quick. And good thing this cord is extra long. And I'm going to turn off this light. So as you can see, it does still light up through the numbers just like these do. It works perfectly. There's light coming in between as well, just a tiny bit, just like the regular black keys do. Looks perfectly fine. It's a little hard to see these just because it is an orange light coming through, but maybe if I cover it up a bit, you might be able to see a bit better. But yeah, as you can see, they still let the backlight come through, which is kind of what you want to be sure, since most of you are probably more concerned about your backlight coloring more than anything. However, if your backlight is broken for any reason, switching around the keycaps might be a fun way to alternate the design a bit, which I think is a pretty good way to do it. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. Link to both of these Keycap products are in the description below. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or tweet me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for joining me.